has been broken.
Yeah, cool work with that. Check. Yeah, I drive my car into the sun. Don't care what I do, what I become. Plan was to get to New York. Now that's all just distant for it. Flip that, bro. Yeah, I hear the crown running. Man, boy, my head needs soul in my scully. MC5 got a place for gully. Might just pay me with a fist for the money. Punk is dead, I was crashed the car. I'm smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions made. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's not like switch up, never sleep. Blizzard when I come up out in London town. I don't care, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Yeah, I drive my car into the sun. Don't care what I do, what I become. Plan was to get to New York. Now that's all just distant for it. Flip that, bro. If you wanna call me Sly, call me Ted Bundy, call me Jack the Ripper, call me Big Fish, I got a whole place to live. I'm a poor boy, so I'm always bitter. Use these shows to escape. I'm smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions made. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's not like switch up, never sleep. Blizzard when I come up out in London town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. That's me done. I pick up Nasty Jack, man, I'm a legend.
I got a green on the extra on the 45. What's up on my trauma, it will be alright. Grab emotional scars, cause I've been outside. The boys in blue trying to crash my vibe. Step out, we shine it. We know what violence, we know what the time is. We bring the sign, cause my boss want the climb.
Smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions made. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's not like switch up, never sleep. Blizzard when I come up out in London town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Cause I do it in my sleep.
Referee in position for this challenge. Let's find out who gets the bragging rights in this one. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Sea Dogs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. That's moved up ahead. Now a quick pass to Anthony. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Oh, that just sounded painful.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Quackenbush has got it in the defensive end. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Using all her strength and puts it in.
Yeah, you got to use your strength. You got to use all of your size and your frame to shield the puck. You got to take away the space in behind the defender. And when you do, you don't want to run out of real estate. She doesn't. She's able to cut back in and bury it home. When you got hands like him, you know that you can manipulate. You know that you can make your opponent vulnerable. And once they stop their feet, you got your lane, you got your moment, and he finds it, and it leads to the goal.
Hurdles, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Sends it into the offensive zone. St. John's got it in their own zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to Agon. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Receives the pass. Quackenbush is going to play it against the half wall. Passes it over. Centering pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. Anthony's taking it from his own end. Goes right to the crease. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
That's a massive miss, James. You're in primetime scoring area in the middle of the ice, and you go that far wide, that's a tough one.
Picks up the puck in his own end. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Kong. Berg's got the puck in his own zone. Pass across to Money. Just a great defensive read there. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. On the redirect. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And that's picked off in the defensive end. Handles the puck. Takes the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. St. John's looking to break out of their own end. Angles it over to Quackenbush. The Voltigeurs gain possession along the wall.
Fleury's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
And that was stopped. Well past the midway mark of this period, 1-0 the score. Hooves won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. St. John's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the pass. With possession along the wall. Jostles the puck loose. Moves with the puck in the corner. Dishes it off. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And that's intercepted. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And sends it just out of reach. Passes on over to Money. They go on the attack through center. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Kong swooping in on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Quackenbush. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? The Sea Dogs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Denies him in front.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Here in the later stages of this period, St. John's ahead 1-0. Montreal's won the defensive zone draw. Here they come. The Sea Dogs gain possession in their own end. Shakes off the coverage. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Voltigeurs take possession off the face-off. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves the puck. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Second period underway. We'll see if that first period action carries over here. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. We're still in the early stages of this period. St. John's up 1-0. Burrows gained possession inside the neutral zone. St. John's got the puck. Quackenbush has got it along the wing. Levels up into the wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Fleury's made a great save, and even better.
He's got a step. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here.
It's so important that when you have a penalty shot that you're confident and you make a decision on what you're going to do quickly and timely, and he does just that, and he finds the back of the net.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Here's a short pass to Quackenbush. And he takes the feed. And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it across. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Quackenbush has got it in the offensive zone. Moves the puck to Money. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a tie game. Montreal's won the draw. The Voltigeurs take it along the wall. Takes the shot. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
The Sea Dogs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quackenbush has got it against the boards. He got all of that hit on the play. Feeds the puck to Agon. Moves it to Calm. Takes the pass. The Voltigeurs have the puck now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Passes out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Avoids the poke check. Breakaway. He scores! Well, heads, and more mitts on that play.
Magic mitts, James, and you know, it is so difficult to bend when you pull the puck in tight to your feet, and man, this was a clinic. But after the deep, the ability to finish too, all the way around, textbook.
From the neutral zone now. Fires it on net. Makes the save. Centering feed. And that's intercepted. Moves around along the half wall. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Feeds it over. Kong's got the puck. Feeds it down low. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Feeds the puck to Pogue. Great heads-up play with the stick by Quackenbush. Oh, she read the play perfectly and delivers the hip check. From center they get into the attacking area. Here's a chance. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. And the play continues. And now he passes up to Quackenbush. Crouches down and blocks the shot. Tries to get the puck to Anthony. Tries to get it to Pogue. Cuts to the front.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Sea Dogs are looking to build on this one-goal lead. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Gets the puck back here in the neutral zone. Dumps the puck in. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick.
Quackenbush has been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Takes the shot. That's not going to fool him. And there's another stop.
Well, he's been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
And a great save. St. John's ready to go on the attack. Drills him. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. The Voltigeurs played along the boards. Great save on the one-timer. Off a stick and they can connect. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Good hit on the play. St. John's got a hold of the puck now. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Montreal's right where they should be in this game, behind, James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Huge steal in his own end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Martinez takes the puck. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Voltigeurs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he gets in the lane to block that. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Slides it to Anthony. Takes the feed. That goes wide. Rocks him. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Picks up the puck. She scores! Oh, tremendous finish!
Well, there's zero hesitancy and no fear as she looks to drive the net, James. She's going to take all of that real estate that's available to her, and she buries it all. That's an unbelievable power move.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. St. John's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Takes the feed from the left side. And it's a quick pass to Money. St. John's got a hold of it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Quackenbush. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. From the left side, they gain the zone. On the backhand. Scores! And there's cooking now.
The opponent has... for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Nice job tying up his opponent. The Sea Dogs played along the wing. Slides the puck down low. Passes it over. Oh, they the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
Goaltending is not just about making saves, it's also about studying your opponent, and he knew exactly where that puck was going, and that's why he anticipated and got across for the one-timer.
Another stop by the goaltender.
Well, that puck came hard, it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Dismiss that chance.
Fleury's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. St. John's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. The Voltigeurs win that offensive zone face-off. Big time stop there. And he takes the dish. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quick pass to Poe. And the puck departs the zone.
Montreal's been chasing this game right from the beginning of it, James. Right from the start of the game, they weren't ready to play, and even when you put in effort...
They've got a 2-on-1. Takes it across the blue line. Great save on the... They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Past the midway mark of the frame, St. John's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. In all alone! And that's broken up.
Well, he thought he had a lot of time there. And how important is that goal for him and his confidence? You really want to contribute right away. You want to send a message that you came ready to play, you're urgent and you're assertive. He does just that.
St. John's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Oh, what a check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Shoots it to the crease. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
St. John's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Takes it in front. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Fleury. Feeds it on over to Anthony. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Dishes it off. Just slide to the net. He handles the feed. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. St. John's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. And that play's broken up. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Great read with the stick. Takes the feed. St. John's got it in the neutral zone. Slides it across. His reflexes on display tonight. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Loses the coverage there. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. He scores! And someone's picked up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the hattie because he's been all around the thing tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
St. St. John's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Well, Stars EASHL club action. The challenge has been laid. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. Puck is dropped. We're underway, and I've been looking forward to this one all day. Quick feed to Nyes. Here's a shot.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Quackenbush. St. John's got the puck against the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Martinez will play it from behind his own net. Here's a short pass to Quackenbush. From the point, they take control of it. Gets in front of it. Score! Hopping the car in the front. It's 20 minutes of free.
Well, he's just showing off, isn't he, James? Showing off that sweet set of mitts that he has, but I also love his IQ. You know, he's fighting for position with that puck, knows where the stick is of his opponent, but also knows where everyone else is. He knows one step ahead where he's going to move that puck, and he does it.
And that's poked away. Takes control of the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Nyes. Into the corner of the attacking area. Quick shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Ryan's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. And he moves it up to Ryan. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Nice poke check. Here's an offensive chance. Hard blast. Oh, that's got to hurt. What a play. The Cataracts gain control of the puck. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Let's see the call here.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
Ryan's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that's intercepted by Martinez.
St. John's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Nice poke check on her part. Moves it to Nyes. What a steal in his own end. And the puck clears the zone. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Quick shot, and that's broken up. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
And that's knocked away by Quackenbush. Slides it diagonally to Kong. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Ryan. Pokes the puck away. And he takes the feed. St. John's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Quackenbush. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. The Cataracts carry it along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. That's just Tex trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. He kicked that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Now over to Ryan. Handles the pass. Here's a chance. Levels him against the wall.
Ryan's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Montreal's on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. She takes the feed. Montreal's got the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Denies him! Slides the puck over. Receives the pass. Here's a chance! And he shuts the door again!
Goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area.
One chance here! There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Cataracts need more motion, and they need to be better with the puck. Every time they get it, they're standing still. There's nowhere to go with it, and guess what? Their opponent's closing quickly. A lot of takeaways and a ton of turnovers. They got to correct that if they want to be better in the second.
Here's an opportunity. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Nyes. The Sea Dogs get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. John's got it along the wall.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
St. John's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Answered the call on that play. Quick feed to Quackenbush. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ryan. The Sea Dogs gain possession in their own end. St. John's got it in their own zone. Sends a pass over. Strong defensive effort. And he loses control of the puck. St. John's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And he slides it quickly to Kong. St. John's ready to go on the attack. Puck kicked up in the open ice. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends the pass over. Takes the puck at the point. On the attack along the boards. Denies him on the one-timer. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. St. John's ahead 1-0. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Ryan. Broken up by Martinez. St. John's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed from the left side. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Montreal's going to play it from the corner. Quick feed down low. Into the corner now. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Well past the midway mark of this period. St. John's up 1-0. Ryan's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Unloads a shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. The Cedons have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Penalty coming up here.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Denies him in front. Oh, he delivers. Oh, a lucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
St. John's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do score.
First one in the power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options to keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it.
St. John's taking a 2-0 lead here in the second.
It's been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats as they've been peppering the goalie.
Directs it on over to Nyes. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. There's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. The Cataracts have it now. Slides the puck across to Ryan. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Scores! Montreal's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. St. John's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Puck is shot and play resumes. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Second intermission approaching quickly here. From behind the net. Wrap around the tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Here in the late goings of the period, Montreal's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Look at this, 2-on-1. Sends it across. Well, there you you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabowski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Montreal's had a strong 40 minutes of play, and they dominated possession time, James, but they have to find a way to get up on the board and get the equalizer here. I expect them to have some urgency to activate their D and try and really look to attack off the rush.
Drives the puck away. Hans picking up momentum through center. The Sea Dogs looking against the half wall. Thunderous hit check on the play. Denied that one.
I love his confidence and composure with the puck, James. I mean, he will manipulate his opponent as he's maneuvering his way to the net because he's willing to pause. He's got that confidence. But when he gets net front, man, the goaltender is in a ready position and makes a nice save.
Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Turns it over. And that one's picked off. Along the half wall with the puck. Montreal's got possession of the puck. The Cataracts will play from the corner. And he takes the pass. Launches him into the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Into the offensive end now. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Rocks him on the play. With possession along the wall. Levels him with the hit. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Fires it. Oh, a clutch save.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered and the agility to be able to move across.
Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the inside of the post. Quackenbush is moving the puck through his own zone.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Made that stop. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down in the offensive end. Misses the net. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Looking. Oh, what a stop in front. Limited stoppage.
Nice. It's really looking like he's hurt on this shift somewhere. I mean, he's laboring to get back to the bench. It's a tough spot to be in. You want to stay on the ice for your team, but you know that you're not at 100% and you need to get off.
Puck grab by Quackenbush. Montreal's looking to break out. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. From point-blank range. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 game. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Moves the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Lets it go. Taken by Martinez. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Sea Dogs take over on possession. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Just when the coach is likely thinking about pulling the goalie because you're down by one, you take a penalty. Tough call.
The Sea Dogs send their man advantage unit out once more. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Played big in the moment there. Gets the puck over to Nyes. Great poke check on the reach. 2-0. And unable to connect on the play, and the rush comes to an end. Kong's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a pass down low. Moves the puck behind the net. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance behind the net. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Ryan's
It's a
moving
2-on-1. Feeds it over. Another pass. Scores! Well, that's how you do it off the rush. Wow.
If you're the defender, you cannot bite on the movement of the hands, James, because he is absolutely incredible in tight spaces. And he reads his opponent, the defender, so well. And once he gets a little bit of space, he knows exactly where he's going to deliver that pass. He executes it perfectly, and it winds up as a goal.
And there's the final horn. Putting a bow on this one here this evening. Hard-fought victory in this EASHL challenge. And I guess the lesson in short, Cheryl, don't sing it, bring it. And they brought it.
They brought it. They were ready for this game right from puck drop. A lot of urgency in their game, and they win the challenge.
this night light got me through my childhood. Take this long route, hoping they don't see me fit into the crowd. See, I'm always in fear, they will appear, pushing me down, yelling in my ear. You will never amount to anything, you should be afraid of everything. Young boy erasing and editing, checking round corners and looking ahead of me. What if they hurt me or what if they get me? Spent my lifetime ready and prepping. Like a wet steel to the knife, like a bright light to the night, like a kill switch to your life. I hope you think twice, I don't play nice, open up, surprise. I'm on my sixth life, looking at a razor blade. This high life, thank you to my neighborhood. This long route taught me to be strong and rise above the crowd. Always in fear, they will appear, pushing me down, yelling in my ear. You will never amount to anything, you should be afraid of everything. Young boy erasing and editing, checking round corners and looking ahead of me. What if they hurt me or what if they get me? Spent my lifetime ready and prepping.
Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. St. John's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a race for the loose puck. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. St. John's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. The Sea Dogs have it against the wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Olympics will serve 2 minutes in the box. The Sea Dogs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Quick feed down low. Takes it deep inside the offensive zone. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Scores on the man advantage. They put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in.
Great pass from off the right side. Quick pass across to Quackenbush. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Passes it over.
That's what we call a ready goalie, James.
All
Ready.
alone.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Sea Dogs take it along the wall. And that's broken out. Oh, great read on the play. Gatineau's got a hold of the puck. Ovechkin's got it along the wing. Tipped in front.
Deflected shot. Everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
St. John's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Gatineau's got the puck against the boards. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Find some space in the corner. Puts it on net. Gatineau's got the puck in the corner. Across the line from center. Dishes it off and sends it off course. From the back of the cage with the puck. Slides it across. Takes the puck. The Sea Dogs will take it behind the net. The Olympics have it behind the net. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone.
St. John's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Past the halfway mark of this period. Gatineau's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Hong's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Hong. And that's blocked. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. St. John's got a hold of it along the wall. Gatineau's got possession here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Quackenbush. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Kong's got it against the boards. The one-timer! Oh, and a huge save. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Sea Dogs will play it from the point. Oh, what a save with the glove by Binnington. In the final moments of this period, the Olympics are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Gatineau's got a hold of the puck. Rocked on the play. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends it in front. And it's blocked. One-on-one with the goaltender. Big time save. He is dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipates. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
And he turned that aside as we continue play here. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. For period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
St. John's not going to want to change much within their game, James. In the opening frame, they held possession. They got their opportunities. They just weren't able to convert. They're going to have to do better in that category if they want to get back in this game.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. The Sea Dogs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Passes it over. Puck exits the zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's a shot. Oh, and he misses on a grade A-plus scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh.
Poked away in the defensive end. St. John's playing it from the side. Scores! And that deflects in past the keeper.
Wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this faceoff. St. John's won the draw in the neutral zone. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. St. John's on the attack. The Olympics have it from their own end. Poked away in the neutral zone. And he takes the feed.
Martinez never gave up on that play, James. It's a reason why he was able to get it. Would have elevated. I mean, it's his crisp tape-to-tape passing. When it lands on your stick, you can almost feather it in. He's unbelievable.
Grabs the puck at center. Can't get a hold of that pass. And we'll reset things after that icing. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Olympics have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
She handles the pass. Moves it to Quackenbush. And that's offside, stopping the play. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Quackenbush has got the puck. Dishes it off. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he keeps possession. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, part of their mental preparation as a goaltender, even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. That won't go as that goes off the side of the net. The Sea Dogs are playing against the wall. Centering pass! He scores! What a play! The Sea Dogs have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within 1.
The Olympics get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and the stick is best friend on that save right there. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
The Olympics played along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Shot! Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one.
Binnington's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Great reach with the poke check by Robert. That opportunity's rejected. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sneaks by the poke check. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Sea Dogs make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Quick pass to Kong. St. John's got the puck along the wall. Sends the pass down low. He tries to tuck it in. For point blank. Stopped by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. St. John's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. The Sea Dogs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Olympics move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Takes the feed. Sidesteps the check. Shuts him down.
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Sea Dogs gain control of the puck against the wall. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. The Sea Dogs played along the wing. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Coughs up the puck after that hit. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here. And we'll come back. Third period action next. welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And we are underway here in period number 3. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Sea Dogs coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you dominated.
And that one going off the defender for an own goal. We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Catno's got a hold of it against the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Quackenbush. And now he tries to get it across to Kong. The Olympics look to start the transition game. Nice zone entry from the middle. Slides it across. Tries to feed it over to Quackenbush. St. John's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and lines up his opponent perfectly with a hip check. Sends it down low. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Sea Dogs carry it along the wall. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Skates in behind the cage. St. John's moving it up the ice. Shot! Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Catno's got possession of the puck. With the steal. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. Let's get the call here.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. So you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Catno's won the draw. Here he is with the backhander. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
Well, he's extremely dangerous when he has the puck on his stick. He's like a magician, and it's on a string. This time, though, the goaltender shuts him down.
St. John's got the puck along the wall. Oh, that's how you do it. She drops the hip check, and oh, wow. And the save. From the place 99 made famous. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to put to the point to Kong. Here's another dish. Great save in front by the goaltender. Here along the wall. Picked off. And they'll skate it out of the zone. St. John's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes it to Quackenbush. Feeds it over. Good use of the body to knock him off the scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string, and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off.
The Sea Dogs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Cutting to the front of the net. Denies him in close.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Past the midway mark in this period. St. John's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Poked away at center by Quackenbush. The Olympics gain possession in their own end. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Another power play opportunity coming up here.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
And he takes the dish.
Hong's had the magic touch tonight, James, and he had 3 points in the game, but the puck possession and the poise and patience been incredible tonight.
St. John's looking to break out of their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's poked away by Robert. Back to the blue line. What a steal in his own end. And the puck clears the zone. Grabs it in his own end. Puts it on net, and that misses.
10 seconds.
Gatineau's got it in their own zone. And it's a much-needed kill as the penalty expires.
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver, you want to be the hero, and you get left with a big fat zero. That's a tough one to take.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. St. John's got it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Here's a chance. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team. No question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Martinez. The Sea Dogs will play it in their own end. Nearing the final minute of the third. Hong's got it to the side. Takes the puck behind the net. Centering pass! Shot! Close, but not close enough. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, St. John's clinging to this 4-3 lead. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And here's the pass to Kong. Takes the feed. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. Easily turned away with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Sea Dogs are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Gatineau's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Passes it over. Feeds it down low. Big miss.
Now, they're still in this game, and you can't allow those opportunities to slip away, James. And when it's on your stick, you have to at least hit the net and create some momentum.
Here we go. Breakaway. Turn to shot. Scores. All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Olympics get a hold of the puck off the draw. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
Gatineau sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Here's a shot, and that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.